Yo, yo, yo. Yo. It's your boy J Pillar back at it. Just got through listening to some Afro beats. Shit was hot as hell. First time hearing this artist, Oxlade, Song Away, Love Story. That was dope. I love it. But I just wanted to come over here and address the people as usual. I wanted to talk about Minister Farrakhan speaking, and once again the anti-Semitic comments. Specifically, I wanted to deal with Skip Bayless. I saw he said it, and like I said, I don't really know Skip to say that he's a prejudiced person, race people call it, whatever his background is, Irish, Scottish, or whatnot. But I just wanted to address him and say, you don't have to agree with someone's comments. Now if you don't like Farrakhan, that's cool. But to be called somebody anti-Semitic, that's one of the problems that we have today. When people out here saying that they fighting oppression, because when we look into the history books, when we go to the museums, black people are the Semitic people. Even when we look into the Bible or even the Quran, because like I say, reason I have to say it because I'm pretty sure this guy's doing his best on TV, but it is times that I'd be saying to them, how come like Jane Elliott or Tim Wise or Jacqueline Battlora or other Europeans who are out here dealing with whiteness are not being brought on First Take, or even the Stephen A. Smith show with Max Kellerman? Because like I say, sometimes it seems as if these guys are presented as, oh man, because I'm on this show, I don't have any prejudice. And I ain't saying to say, oh man, Skip is an evil person. No, I'm saying if you really watch some time when people are talk about racial issues in a way, it does seem to make him uncomfortable. And there's nothing wrong with that. But sometimes he needs somebody else to point out some things that maybe he don't see. And so, I would love to have a person like Jane Elliott come on First Take with Skip and Shannon and just talk about religion. Because if you saying you trying to make a difference, Skip, your mind need to be open. Suspend Deshaun Jackson. All the man said is the black people are the true Israelites. Whether Hitler said it or not, we can all dissect that. But no one said, oh, kill Jews. Because we talking about historical facts here. And if you want to make a difference, you got to start speaking the truth. And so that's kind of why I wanted to speak out about it, because like I said, I don't know, dude. He seems to be a cool dude, but he, what we talking about, it does have sensitive moments. And once again, it's times I didn't tweeted these guys, Skip and Shannon, like, hey, well, address the fact that there's evidence that Africans were in America before Europeans. Come on, I know they see some type of tweet, and so for them not to even respond to that, you just gotta take it with a grain of salt. When people talk about they really want change, clearly, and then when they brought like Lil Wayne up there, like, we don't even talk to Lil Wayne about issues in our community at the fact that they did that. It's other people you could have, like I say, instead of Lil Wayne, you could have brought up Jane Elliott. If you want to bring up Michael Eric Dyson, which I thought was a great show y'all did that day, when you brought up Michael Eric Dyson, that was pretty dope. But where are the white people that's dealing with white people with whiteness, man? You know what I'm saying? Skip up here, oh wait, this and that, bro. One of the problems you got, well, people are getting oppressed because there's a people out here claiming to be white. So, and Jack and Battlora touches on that. You got some other guys. Check out Felipe Shock Matthews. He has some good people that come on his show and does with that situation, which I don't seem to see ESPN even dealing with. They keep on bring this brother up here. Let him speak. You know what I'm saying? They don't even want to talk about the Moorish history. But they talk about change. So, I just wanted to speak on that for the people and future generations that, if they're not talking about nationality, they're not really talking about, bringing real people that first deal with some of their problems. I like Michael Eric Dyson, but, Lil Wayne, come on now. And I don't got no beef with dude, but some of the stuff he said about Emmett Till was bogus as hell. And some of the shit he just said about black women, that shit bogus as hell. But, hey, I don't support the dude. He can understand that. Because we the same age. So my advice to my brother would be, man, if you study the history of music, the foundation, you're gonna find black people, or Moors, African people, whatever, you're gonna find us. So we talking about legacy now, so, it seems good, but when people go back and look at the history books and look at the catalogs, what's your song for the people at? So, it's, hey, that's all I'm going to say about that. But I just wanted to touch on that, like I said, because when we talk about Semitic on an educational level, reason Farrakhan can't be anti-Semitic, because, first of all, the language that he spoke, Arabic, is Semitic. It's part of the Afro-Asiatic languages. And then Semitic languages, like Hebrew, for people saying that they speak from Israel who say that they Jew, that's Afro-Asiatic. And you can research that yourself. You can Google Afro-Asiatic Semitic. Ethiopia speaks Semitic languages. And ain't nobody before Ethiopia, so Ethiopia right there next to Arabia. So just for educational purpose, I'm not gonna here to slander anybody, but before you start calling people anti-Semitic, let's be educational. Because if you don't know what's anti-Semitic, then what the hell are we learning in school? You know what I'm saying? What are we learning in school? If people say Semitic, okay, what is Semitic? Okay, what part of the language does it come from? You know what I'm saying? Because like I tweeted at them, hey man, hey, the Bible said Jesus went and hid in Egypt. That's Africa. The Bible said Moses married an Ethiopian woman. The Bible said when Jacob was left by his brothers, and the Egyptian king, talking about ancient Kemet, saved him when his brothers came to him for help. They didn't know the difference between him or the Egyptians. So let's go to the museums if there's a problem when we want to start talking about anti-Semitic. Now, like I say, is this person evil or not? I don't know you. I'm just saying for educational purpose, if you're saying you want to make change, you will come with real literature. And if you don't know, bring somebody up there that does know. But please quit trying to minimize, change with how you feel. Sometimes you also got to be put in uncomfortable conversations, Skip. And so that's I just wanted to address that, because I saw him talking about Farrakhan hate Jews and all that. First of all, you need to stop all that, man. Stop all that. And if you really want to have a conversation, you should have brought somebody from Nation Islam up there. Wait, you can't do that? Oh, you want to change, but you want to talk to somebody from Nation Islam, clean cut brother, no smoke, no drink, but you won't change though. No, you can't talk to them, but you can talk to Lil Wayne. So that's what I wanted to say. And like I said, the show, it does its things, but sometimes people got to quit fronting. I love Shannon. He doing his thing. Apparently, you can clearly see that he has limitations to what he knows, but he's learning. But sometimes he just need to open his mind. But you couldn't, if I was up there, there's no way in hell Skip would have said anti-Semitic. Now, he could have said, I don't agree with Farrakhan views. And I think, of course, you got an opinion for that. It's people I don't agree with, people I do agree with. But besides saying anti-Semitic, that's miseducation. And I had to address that as an educator or somebody that likes to enlighten people. When we talk about Semitic languages like Afro-Asiatic, they could trace back to Africa. Like I said, Ethiopian speaks Semitic languages. We know Ethiopia is mentioned in the Bible. Oh, Israel, I don't like Ethiopia. And so like I'm saying, and I'm glad one day somebody also pointed out something I thought about. People talk about Greek. Greek is really ancient Phoenician really is ancient Egyptian. So we got to stop all the games, okay? If we want to have real conversations about change, let's have it. But if you still think that you're going to be able to miseducate, dumb people down, we're going to do what we got to do. But do I think some people like Skip probably wholeheartedly want to see change? Yes. But should he open his mind and really invite people that he never even knew on the show? Man, maybe you should. Because the fact that you can get Lil Wayne up there doing some type of racial thing, like we looking at Lil Wayne like, oh, what he got to say? Hey, man, you could have brought T.I. up there. There was more people you could have chose other than him if you want our community to take you serious. And also, I got to say that Chris Broussard, I saw him on Sinetta, did a whole lecture about the African origin of Christianity. And so my thing to the brothers, just don't talk about it. If they can't handle it, so what? But you can't say like Skip say, oh, I love a Bible, I'm a Christian, and then act like he can ignore geography. Shit, the Bible is in Africa, Arabia. Come on, man. Some of that shit even people can show you this is close to America. So we gonna be one change. You better speak up, and you better listen. But all that, this is who I want to listen to. Certain type of so-called black people, no Moors or whatnot. that's not going to affect change, man. You know, like I said, we love Shannon, but we're not going to look at Shannon as one of our people who we know study and know the history in and out. We feel like he got that trying to learn, is passionate about change. You know, he had to come back on the boat. He left for a minute when he was talking about Kaepernick and all that. And so that's all I wanted to say about that situation, you know. And shout out to him. Hope they, you know, I know Max Kellerman gonna say he a Jew, but like I said, I don't think these are bad people. But maybe we can sit at the table, we can have real educational conversations. You know what I'm saying? When people start acting like a religion is a race. You know what I'm saying? Now we say, what you mean religion? Okay. But if we go look at the people that these people are saying as a foundation, we definitely know that the places in Africa, man. And that's why I say, let's bring Jane Elliott up there. Let's even bring other people who don't know, you know, that tell you about the history of Europeans with Islam and Judaism before they even came to America, to show that they already were learning from African people with kinky hair. And so that's what I wanted to say, you know, hopefully somebody hear this and they can, you know, get that to Skip and Shannon and Chris Broussard and them. But if you want to change, you know, got us to quit. It's plenty of videos on YouTube you can find where people break down how, first of all, Jesus was not a white man with blonde hair, blue eyes, or European dude, blonde hair, blue eyes. There's enough people on there that break some of that stuff down for you. So if you're ignorant, you just choose to be ignorant. And my community will not go down with you. But are you a bad person? I don't know you. But if you want to talk about Semitic, let's first deal with what it is as a language, and that's in the AfroAsiatic branch. And you see the word Afro-African is right there. So other than that, you know, keep on striving, my people. Hey, start you some businesses, support these businesses. Man, let's get militant. Let's take care of business. And 2020 vision. Nothing to be afraid of, man. Enjoy this ride and talk to you soon.